was like, I had a touchdown, and then my shit just fucked up on me, bro. Like, that shit was hard.
On second down, Eckler, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34.
I thought a first? Oh.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they're just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Hold on, Q. I'm ready.
On first and 10, Dobbs. He's going to float this one deep right side. That is knocked away and incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
Oh, wrong check.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. Now Eckler.
Oh, he didn't block, bro.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down. What type of shit?
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Like this.
On third down, Dobbs. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that's caught inside the 30.
Perriman.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point put through by Boswell.
Oh, really sick, yo.
7.
Did this nigga just tell me this nigga is ready to go in the field and slip away? Have fun with that.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't give it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
Motherfucker.
Is here if they get to that spot.
Damn, yo. I saw that shit
coming,
yo.
Across the 40-yard line. Lamar Jackson.
I don't know how that nigga Bush got his ass, bro.
Improvise and get the first.
He was gone, yo. I'm gonna get this for somebody to sit.
This play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness.
He only
puts it all together. It makes
got that
like
tackle
we just saw there.
because
he may
of
not be a big-time blitzer,
his trait.
but boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
Dancing to his left. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. He had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
Here we go. 60 out long. 3 down.
Watch the run.
Mike 3. Combo.
On third down, Jackson.
And that is
incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides,
what up, bro?
No flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
Yeah, I think he's like 95.
Tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start the drive with Samuels. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From the 38, Dobbs. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Dobbs eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that 1st down. Now, I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides with that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
Dips, I like that one.
Crazy. Working on it for a little bit. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I know.
The 2-minute mark.
That's what I'm saying.
All knotted up at 7.
Fuck, I told the wrong fucking play, bro.
Remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
Why did he throw it like that?
So we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, here's a 2nd
Madden, you got some explaining to do. It's not who I threw it to in the first place, my nigga. I threw it to fucking square, man. Nigga, this nigga does some ill shit, bro.
Following the incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Dobbs. Looking right side, it's complete to Watkins. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here's Dobbs to throw. Flushed out.
That's a first.
He can run for it.
What?
He will. The Steelers try it, but
that's
they
not a first.
On 4th down. And the Ravens
this dumbass lineman got in my fucking face, bro.
It was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. Going deep downfield for Ross. This is
that shit, bro. That was
bro. For the Ravens touchdown.
Damn,
Ross.
Fuck.
His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
We'll get ball back.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Fuck no. I'm going to get somebody back for it. Damn, I'm mad as shit that just happened,
The
bruh.
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing here, Dobbs. He's going to walk one deep left side here.
Come on, bro.
Picked off by Ronald Darby.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. He's got his man. It's Andrews. A very solid gain of 27. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
Inspired, bro.
Let me say, force L, please.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And his pass incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson now to throw again. They're going to set up the screen here. This is Grant. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Jackson from the shotgun. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
A final shot before break. Dobbs. He's going to walk one deep left side here.
Oh, bitch!
Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Nigga did a wildcat the first play.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt.
No.
Hit him with
Yeah, this game
else.
trash, bro.
It's a foot race. 20. And
Watch that shit, Mark.
in for a Ravens touchdown.
The fuck?
Corey Grant, touchdown number 22
Watch Luke,
of
dumbass.
the season as the Ravens push further out in front.
That's me.
Still plenty of time left in the
Damn,
game,
bro.
but now starting to pull away a little
Y'all
bit.
be
Get some
fucking
breathing
kidding me,
room with
bro.
that.
You know what?
I
I don't even care.
NFL locker
Fuck
room
this
is a
nigga.
cookie cutter that everyone's saying
Personally.
the exact same thing
Yeah, I
in
know.
every
Don't
situation.
get me off this shit. So, hey, get me off this shit. Get me off this shit so your boy can smoke, man. I don't give a fuck.
Whatever. This was a big score to start.
Oh shit! But that shit was crazy though. That nigga ran right past Luke. Luke didn't even try to tackle this nigga.
Doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
It's cool though.
Good starting
I'm mad
field
as shit that
position
just
for them here
happened.
as they come up first
Get
and
the
10
nigga Grant,
at the
ass
40.
motherfucker.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
No,
Yeah,
he
despite
got
the
him. This
scoreline,
bum ass
I think
nigga,
they've got to
man.
like where they are.
Fuck,
They're on the
man.
road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm gonna follow
Don't
right
fuck
along
up.
with you because
And you fucked
the
up.
win now is a credit to their defense.
Nah, man, I take that back. It wasn't his fault.
Nobody
Nobody blocked that nigga
just
2X.
means you're one big score
Nigga
away
came right through
from
that
getting right
shit.
back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Dobbs. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
No.
Picked off at the 45. And he's able to get back
man.
here to the 43-yard
I meant to
line.
tap that bitch.
He's
Huh?
on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week. Another one here. Remember, he's not a DB. He's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
Motherfucker, bro. Bush.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Dude, they talking to yourself here?
3
Fuck
yards
off,
on that
man.
last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
You know what they're talking to himself.
Here I come again. Bang, 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 bang.
This nigga.
Check. Check.
Oh, hell no. I do not like this.
They go back to Grant. And
Split this
one's gonna
nigga,
go
man.
the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Where the fuck
That
this nigga
backs
even
him up
come
1
from,
yard
bro?
and brings up third down. The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Now it's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I don't know how that
You and I
happened.
watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Oh, my. Oh, that nigga power up back there.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And
That
this
nigga-
score will stay right where it is. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he
that
hit a
bitch was going in.
62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Can't get shit,
Live conditions, right?
Conditions, game conditions are a whole
really
lot different
get
than
shit
practice.
right
Where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple of yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Dobbs. Complete. It's Johnson. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Dobbs now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first.
I asked for a sweep with this nigga. He buys me this shit. Man, I'm kind of mad, but I'm grateful.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Matt Judon in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Dobbs.
No! Bro. Yeah, yo. Yeah, why am I not fucking surprised, bro? Nigga, Sammy
football back.
What, bro?
Charles Whatever's going on between his ears right now. It's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. They run the counter.
What?
It's Grant, and he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground.
Hey, I swear to God, bro.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Sam Cook.
That's my first time ever sacking this nigga.
Here's Switzer.
Yes, ever.
I said that nigga the first play.
That'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby.
You ain't playing Q, nigga.
The offense will take over.
I'm just saying
with
this
a new set of downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again.
Looking for that damn X factor,
continues. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football?
They
trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs.
And now here's another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You not stopping. See, I just ran from the 4-yard line all the way to the motherfucking touchdown, nigga.
Between
You
last
suck,
week and this
bitch.
week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about it.
Guard this nigga Saquon.
When you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it.
Come on,
Sometimes they try
Saquon.
too
Didn't even
hard,
miss a field
and they
goal,
never
bro.
get out of it. And that's
Come
what
on,
he is
bro.
right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Dumbass niggas. My niggas ass.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Shit loaded. Fuck out of here.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Hayward. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head, that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
Switzer on the return. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert them. And my goodness, another interception. Kentrell Bryce picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Jackson now. Got a man open. It's Ross.
Get this fast nigga.
A big play that time for the Ravens. 44 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays. Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This nigga bags me.
Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at their scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribe, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
Forgot the bitch can't tackle.
There, good enough for a Raven first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Eluding the pressure right. Going for it all. And this is
touching.
For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
What do they say? This nigga's out of bounds.
The chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
The Ravens on third down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Jackson. Forced out to his left.
Oh, you fucking faggot.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they could.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Corey Grant with touchdown number 23 here on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. And the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
I just can't fucking score.
You can't throw in Lamar Jackson.
The Steelers offense here about ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
Well, what the fuck they doing?
Frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch.
We ain't tired of this big bitch.
Back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Yeah, he's got to be out
so
of bounds,
big,
before
bro.
he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Check back 11, check back 11. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Judon, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Now he didn't march. Now I don't have to. We can just torch his ass off the line. And now I didn't march him. Come on, bro.
Hey, look, we're going to go Mike 15, guys. Mike 15, all right? Hey, watch the slant.
Y'all niggas keep rushing these bum ass niggas.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Dobbs.
When he throw the ball, bro, like, honestly, bro.
And he goes down once more.
Oh, my God.
Matt Judon. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. 14 yards.
Gotta go for it.
Shy of a 1st as that leads to 4th down.
We ain't gonna get the fuck up off this shit.
Versus his own defense. Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly
That nigga punch the ball up and then the other nigga smack the ball away.
Go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Rush in. Rush in. Check 26. Check 26.
I just got bagged. One-on-one by Marcus Brown.
What's going on with my controller, bro?
And that'll wind up incomplete.
This shit, bro.
But it's second down.
This shit got me over there, strafing to the right.
You still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Steps away to his left.
What?
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That one covers 29 yards.
At this point, I'm done, bro.
One of their timeouts.
You tell me that a 90-speed fucking linebacker can't get over there than a slow-ass fucking tight end? No, I know. That's my other fast-ass linebacker. A 90 speed, yo. He just got outran by a fucking... You know what, bro? Just end the game, bro. Let's end this shit, bro. So I can roll the fuck up. Crazy. I know I didn't just fucking witness that shit.
And it's intercepted at the goal
great.
line. Rashard Robinson with a pick.
It's fucking great. It's pointless now.
This interception will go on the record.
Really fucking go out this bitch and take a knee.
You gotta understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's gonna come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Back to throw Dobbs. Johnson's got it complete.
This nigga sweats every fucking where, bro.
35. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Here's Dobbs to throw. Now a desperation throw.
You big bitch.
And that is incomplete.
Yo, he too fucking big, bro. It's not fair,
there,
bro.
but to no avail.
He's 6'6" up that bitch.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being
fuck Earl, man.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
It's not?
Back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at
Perryman.
3rd and 10.
Better stop playing me, Perryman.
From the gun.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Let it fly.
No.
And now here's another interception.
I don't give a fuck what his name is if we lost. I expect to win sometimes, motherfucker.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf.
Hit Lamar. Hit his ass.
They did, partner, and just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right? And sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your
I'll be on 2K soon.
Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game.
Hey, watch this nigga Lamar. This fucking.
They protected the home field, and now the final stages.
And he'll
find a little space. He gets
this damn screen off my shit.